Hey guys, what is up? Apologies in advance. I am just a little sick. I noticed it when I was doing our first ever really true live stream for our DC weekly kind of update. We plan on doing other ones as well, like some indie updates and some, you know, roundups, like weekly roundups over indie stuff and also Marvel stuff. But DC's the thing that I'm most excited about right now, and it's the thing that I'm keeping up with the most. And so, I thought it would be easier to transition to do those first and then try to spread my wings into doing other things. And I may just turn it into a nerd show in its entirely, where it's just covering nerd stuff at a period, and maybe I cover that a couple days. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do that. But when I was filming that video, I was, coughing and sneezing a little bit. Or coughing. And I was wondering what was going on. Well, I'm a little sick. So if I cough or sneeze, I'm going to try to edit that out during this video. And just apologies in advance if I sound like a dying whale. But anyway, the one thing that brightened my sick day as I was coming home was I was going to finally get to talk about the news of Sinestro. Sinestro has been cast for the Lantern series, and he's going to be played by Ulrich, and I'm guessing Thompson or Thompson, and I'm not sure, but I'm going to just say Ulrich Thompson, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. But, he's known for Counterpart in the Blacklist. I know him from Banshee. That's what I know him from. And he is casted to play Sinestro. So what we're going to do is we're going to read just a little bit of this, and then we're going to discuss. Ulrich Thompson has been tapped to recur in the HBO and DC Studios series Lanterns as DC supervillain Sinestro. The series follows new recruit John Stewart, played by Aaron Pierre, and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, played by Kyle Chandler. Two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. Sinestro is a former Green Lantern who turned rogue and described as a ruthless yet undeniably charming. Sinestro's manipulative nature drives his enduring obsession with his former mentee, Hal Jordan. Sinestro was created by John Broome and Gil Kane and first appeared in the comic book Green Lantern, Volume 2, Issue 56, released in 1961. How crazy is it that that DC, both Marvel and DC, have been around as long as they have and have produced such cool characters? It really is phenomenal. It really is. But, what are my thoughts on this? One, I think this is great casting. And one of the reasons I think it's great casting is because I do think they could have gone with someone who is a little bit more, notable or a more poppy type star, but that people really know of, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, honestly, you could even hire Mark Strong, but how much more expensive is Mark Strong going to be compared to this guy? And what I like is I do truly feel like instead of looking at necessarily who you would consider a movie star, I think James Gunn realizes there's not really movie stars anymore, and who's going to the best to play that character. And if you get someone who can really play that character really, 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 really well, then that is what's going to make people excited. That's what's going to make people fall in love with the movie. And I think Ulrich Thompson is a great choice. I think he's a fantastic choice. I remember watching Banshee, and Banshee, he has this sense of superiority over him, but he's also this guy who's conflicted because he left his faith basically to be a gangster, and he does these really terrible things. And I mean, I could see, and he's a little bit more serious, but I could see a little bit more clever, a little bit more flirty, or a little bit more, more so the word clever. I think Ulrich can take some of those sensibilities that he had in that show, Banshee, and really apply them into Lanterns and just make them a little bit more clever, a little bit more cunning. I mean, really, to me, Sinestro is just like the embodiment of an alien devil. That's when I look at Sinestro, that's who I think of. I think of like an alien devil where like the truest personification of like Lucifer as a character. Like, you know, he's cunning, he's manipulative, he doesn't really have your best interests at heart. You know, he fell from grace. I mean, he's literally Satan. He's literally Satan. But I think he is a great character. I think they picked a great person to play him. I just hope, yes, I hope they make him peak. I think they're going to. I hope they give him the mustache. I think they're going to. I would hope. I would hope. I will be very disappointed and very nervous. I will be very nervous if they do not make him a peak character. If they're like, oh, he's gonna, or they show him peak for a second, but because of his powers, they makes himself look more human to like blend in with the people in the community. I hope that's not the case. Make him peak the whole time. Let him be the character that he is. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see the cleverness, the fearfulness. I can't wait to see the lantern powers that hopefully he has that are yellow. You know, personification of fear. I can't wait to see the battles and the confrontations. I don't think this is going to be a super CGI heavy show throughout the whole show, but I do expect and hope for some fights, for some different things going on. And I'm really, really, really excited about it. Now, am I still nervous about some things about the show? Yes. Namely, I am nervous about Tom King. I think it's no secret. There's two writers. One I love, but I still kind of talk about in a little bit of a negative way. And there's one that I'm not necessarily a fan of, besides a few stories he's done, like Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. You know, there's a writer that I am not a fan of basically at all. And I would like to talk to him one day about that if I ever had the privilege. But that's Tom King. I really worry about Tom King. I really worry about some of the people they have in the writing rooms at DC. But everything seems to be going really well. And maybe, just maybe, if you have someone like Chris Mundy and you have someone like Damon Lindelof, you are set for something really good, and you're set for a really, really, really good season. And that's what I'm hoping, because everything I'm hearing, it sounds fantastic. I think Kyle Chandler is perfect casting for Hal Jordan. In the sense of the age they're doing Hal Jordan, I think he is perfect casting. I think Jon Stewart is perfect casting. I think all these are really, really good. I'm really, really, really excited for the future of the DCU, and I'm really excited for Ulrich Thompson. So congratulations to Ulrich. I wish you the best, and I hope that you have a great time filming Lanterns, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do with this character, which, by the way, don't have it pulled up. Let me look real quick before we sign off. I think I saw something. Okay, so this is just DC updates that I follow on Twitter. They said that Deadline also says that he will be a recurring character. He will be a recurring role, which kind of teases. I don't always like that, because it's going to kind of tease that clearly he's going to make it out alive, like he's not going to die. But I do think he needs to be a character that we see more in the future. Eventually, we may even have a Green Lantern movie, which is what I would hope for. So to see him in the future, I think would be a really good thing. And I'm just really excited for everything we're getting in the DC right now. I think it's a good time, good time to be a DCU fan. At least I'm putting out hope that that is a good time to be a DCU fan. I believe it's a good time to be a DCU fan. But what about you? What do you think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the casting. Do you think it's good casting? Are you excited to see him play Sinestro? Let me know. And guys, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going, I hope you're having a good one. Peace.